Every single season, we have new animes to look at. They might have different stories or art style, or they might be good or just straight up garbage. But different animes have different art styles and animations. If they are good, it can even make mediocre anime shine. And as the passing times, you may have noticed a lot of changes in the animations and art style. Sometimes they look good, and sometimes you realize that a waifu is not looking like a goddamn waifu.
What the hell is that thing? What is wrong with your face?
So let's talk about evolution of animation and art in anime. Yeah, I know that title sounds a bit trippy, but let's start anyways. So the first anime ever is called Imokawa Mukuzu Genkinban no Maki, which was released in 1917, an anime whose footage is lost. So we might have to skip some years here and talk about Dororo, which was released in the year 1969 and written by Osamu Tezuka. And you can look at the animation and art style of this anime, and it's just what you would expect from that time. And now take a look at the animation and art style of the remake, which was released in the beginning of this year, and you can see the difference between the new and the old one very clearly. Like, it's not even worth mentioning. But this evolution didn't just happen overnight. It is a result of the evolution of the anime industry in the past 50 years. A lot of animes were made after Dororo, like 1970s Ashita no Joy, Lupin III, Doraemon. 1980s Dragon Ball Z, whose opening I used to sing to acquire immense supernatural powers, Akira, Grave of the Fireflies, Touch. 1990s Sailor Moon, Detective Conan, God knows for how many centuries this thing will go on, Neon Genesis Evangelion, One Piece, again only God knows for how many centuries this thing will go on, and this decade has a goddamn lot of popular animes. And then we have 2000s Naruto, Bleach, Code Geass, Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, Clannad, and dozens of great animes again. And then we have 2010s, Steins Gate, Psycho Pass, Hyoka, A Silent Voice, and again a ton of great animes. And I wasn't even able to include most of the animes that have aired in the past 50 years and made a big impact in the industry. And this just shows us that how much hard work has been done in the past few years. Let's take an example of Hunter x Hunter. It was released in 1999 and had a pretty decent art and animation according to its time. And when the same anime got a remake after 20 years, you can see the difference in the animation and the quality it gives out. It just gives us a direct comparison how far the industry has come. But obviously, I'm not gonna ignore the disasters. Like, what the hell is this thing? Is that even a goddamn horse? I don't think that's a horse. Like, what were they thinking when they animated this scene?
Hey guys, so now we have to make a scene where a person is riding a horse. Okay. How long will this scene be? Like 3 seconds? I got you.
And then you just throw a goddamn horse trying to do Harlem Shake?
You can't do it, horse. Stop it.
But apparently the whole anime was fine except this particular scene, so it's alright. And then comes this anime. It just came out last year, and like, what can I say? It is the definition of bad animation and art. You can expect some lazy ass scenes like this sometimes, but this anime has completely no shame. Almost every scene from every angle looks bad. Sometimes they don't even look human anymore. Like, just look at this creature. This thing can't be called a human anymore. And let's just not talk about the plot. Okay, moving on, we have Naruto here. And if you have watched Naruto, you may already know which scenes I'm going to talk about. Look at this. This is Pain, and this actually isn't bad animation, it's just weird animation. It was done on purpose to make the fights look more dynamic, but still, this looks pretty weird if you look frame by frame. And I never said Naruto didn't have bad animation. And Pain. Your pain is definitely greater than mine if you're able to make a face like that. Moving on, we have another mainstream anime called Dragon Ball Super. The amount of confusion I had while finding these clips and images was crazy. Like, I took quite some time to confirm if they were actually from the anime, and sadly they were. Like, I just want to know what the animators were thinking while making this. Sir, I have some doubts about this particular scene.
Which one?
See this one.
This scene. Seems fine to me.
Yeah, right. I guess it was just my imagination. Thanks, sir. We're gonna make the bestest scene ever, like the best of the best. Like, we're gonna make Goku like fly. Like, so now that we have talked about our disasters, we should also look at the masterpieces. There are several studios like Kyoto Animation, Bones, Ufotable, Madhouse, who are known for their magnificent animation. Like, just take any anime from Kyoto Animation and you'll know what I'm talking about. They make the most beautiful looking anime ever, like seriously. Hyoka is a 2012 anime and still looks way more beautiful than most of the animes we get nowadays. You can also take a look at their other works like A Silent Voice, Violet Evergarden, Love Chernobyl and Other Delusions, Beyond the Boundary, and many more. There are also many other animes which put us in awe even today, like One Punch Man made by Madhouse. Even though a lot of freelancers helped in the making of this anime, it's still an achievement in Madhouse's bag. Redline is an anime which is also made by Madhouse and it looks just so amazing. Mob Psycho and Mob Psycho 2 by Studio Bones and Fate series and Demon Slayer animated by Ufotable are also really good example of well animated series. But obviously, only a good animation does not make an anime fun. For example, if Black Clover had good animation and did not rely only on Sakuga, then it would have been more liked by the people, as its plot is pretty decent for a shonen anime. And we also have an example of the completely opposite situation, like Boruto, more like Paluto, which have a pretty decent looking animation, but if only Paluto-san had a better plot, people would have enjoyed it more. So it just shows that animation is important, but if your plot is no one is gonna watch it. And the only reason most of the people are watching you is because of your dad. Most of the people just want a glimpse of Naruto. So if it wasn't your dad, no one was gonna watch you. Yeah, cry, you little glitch. So yeah, in short, it is an industry which will keep on growing and keep on surprising us with the unique jaw-dropping animation and art style. And no one knows to what extent animes will grow with the passage of time. The only thing I know is that this industry will keep on growing with the increasing fan base and will keep on entertaining us either by giving us several masterpieces or just a bunch of isekai. No matter how much we complain, but we are still hungry for these generic isekais and are still consuming them at a really fast rate. So in the end, I just hope that we keep on getting good animes to consume, as the thirst of anime can never be quenched. This video took way much longer than I thought it would take, but I'm done finally. And yeah, thanks for watching to the end. Make sure to subscribe, like, and take care of yourself, goddammit. And thank you for giving your precious time. Bye bye.